And this is very important. Ghana is not perhaps, if you go by the publication by the Funds of Peace on the Fragile States Index, Ghana is the most stable country in West Africa. Ghana is ranked number 110 out of 178 countries in the world, and Nigeria ranked.
At this point, Nigeria politicians are all coming out to speak about Ghana and Nigeria. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for joining. If you are new here, you are hello, welcome. For my returning viewers and my amazing subscriber, thank you so much for always coming back. Please do me well by hitting the subscribe button if you have not done that. A Nigerian politician have so much to say about Ghana and Nigeria and why he think that Ghana is doing more better than Nigeria and why Nigeria need to step up their game.
Ghana is doing relatively well comparatively. On the size of GDP, Ghana is now the 10th largest in Africa. It's a member of what I call them the B10 countries, the biggest 10 economies in Africa. It's number 10 exactly, as at last year, with GDP growth averaging over 6% recently. Nigeria is stuck at 2%, just for context. Unemployment less than 3%. Nigeria is at 23%. Why youth unemployment is about 13%? That's right. You know, all the stuff I could pull. Nigeria's is 36%. And poverty index 8 to 10% depending on the measure of poverty, whether you use $1.5 or 1.9. Nigeria, some people characterize us now as the poverty capital of the world. Inflation around 9%. And this is very important. Ghana is not perhaps, if you go by the publication by the Funds of Peace on the Fragile States Index, Ghana is the most stable country in West Africa. Ghana is ranked number 110 out of 178 countries in the world, and Nigeria ranks number 14. You can put the context. It's ranked from the worst to the best. Nigeria is on the red alert list, and you guys are there very, very far there. I mean, competing with several of the developed countries in the world. So there is something to often, have some cheer. I present comparative figures for Nigeria, not just because it is your West African neighbor, but as Africa's largest economy and whose structure is similar to yours, largely dependent on primary commodities. Whatever Ghana is doing to produce these results, including its macroeconomic stabilization, especially fiscal consolidation and structural policies, it must intensify, albeit with continuing innovations and reforms. Comparisons are not to make you complacent or depressed, but to put your efforts in context. Never take what you have achieved for granted.
Good developments for the Ghanaians and Ghana government as a whole. Nigeria, they call us giant of Africa, but we are not that, because if a whole Ghana could have a free visa, what's stopping Nigerians not to? So a lot of things Ghanaians government, Ghana government did for their citizens that we don't have here. They give room for investors. All these things give us chance to have a free, visa also, but there are no room for investors here. You understand? The electricity is not working, the road is bad. So how do we get to a stage whereby we can have a free visa to Dubai? No, it's not working. The Ghanaian government over time, because I once stayed in Ghana, I visited them for a while, put a lot of things in place for the citizen. And so they are reaping the benefit right now. Are we going to get there? Maybe. Maybe not. It depends on our leaders. Because if the leader change, leadership determines what will happen in those countries. So it's in their hands. If they can make it better, we will get there.
The common thing we, the common people, enjoy in Ghana here is what the big men in Nigeria pay for. Like before they get it, they pay for it. They pay. That shows that you are a big man. But in Ghana, we the common people enjoy simple life in terms of what? Electricity 24 hours, water 24 hours, security 24 hours, nothing to suffer about. But in Nigeria currently, as I'm talking to you, people are suffering. People are suffering. Go to ATMs, you see queue in ATMs. I never go to any bank in Ghana here and see queue, like people are on queue. It doesn't happen that way. It's only in Nigeria. Do you know that in Nigeria currently you can't move around as you want because of security? There's no security. People are fighting in a bank. People are fighting in the fuel station. People are fighting everywhere in Nigeria. Why is my people suffering this way? For like since I stepped my foot in Ghana, I don't pray to go back to Nigeria and stay. I don't pray. I don't even wish for that, because there's nothing. There's nothing in Nigeria that can make me like I want to go to Nigeria and stay. What? And some people are there insulting me because I pray like I say the truth about Ghanaians. But what I said is truth. It's not about praise. It's just the reality, the truth. What is working in Nigeria? That in the whole Africa, Nigeria suffers the most, and you tell me not to insult Nigerians? What is? Tell me one thing. You that is even trying to praise that. Tell me one thing that is working in Nigeria. If not, maybe entertainment industry. That's the only thing that is working in Nigeria. Nothing. No, there is nothing like working in Nigeria as I'm talking to you. I didn't say that Ghana doesn't suffer. Ghana have their own problem, but I can't compare it to Nigeria. What are you saying? Everything I said is just in reality, the pure truth.
At this point, Nigerian citizens are actually going through a lot, and you see them coming out to voice their anger. You see Nigerians are voicing their anger. The politicians are all speaking about what is going on in the country. Nigeria is not moving forward the way it's supposed to be moving forward. At this point, we are supposed to at least move from where we are. We are not supposed to be stuck in where we are. There's a lot of things that when you come to Ghana as in Nigeria, you see them, but why can't we have this same thing in our country? Why can't these things be working in our country? In Ghana, you don't even need too much to live this life, because life is not supposed to be difficult. All you need is just work out and get paid, and you'll be fine. But in Nigeria, there's a lot of things. Even with your money, you still go through a lot in the country. You still go through a lot in the country. You don't even know what to do. And the politicians are sitting there, the leaders, our president are sitting there not doing anything for the citizens. They're not even trying to help the citizens. You see people talking about Ghana. Oh, Ghana is peaceful. Oh, Ghana, there's electricity in Ghana. There's this in Ghana. Yes, because when they came to Ghana, this has become a maze to them. They asked themselves, why can't we also have these things in their country? They became frustrated. Why can't they have these things in their country? And they think that is a joke. People think that this video we are doing is a joke. We are not joking. We are actually serious. We actually want a change in our country. It's not in the place of cruise. We are not catching cruise or we just want to say something. No. We want change in the country. Our leaders have to sit up to make a change in the country. We can't remain where we are. Every year, people graduate from school. After graduating from school, you enter the labor market, you look for a job. You won't even get some. They will secure the job for their favorite. Like, there's a lot of things going on in Nigeria. Sometimes I ask myself, why are these things actually going on in the country? Why can't these things just be fixed in the country? A lot of times, people want to paint Nigerians as if they are the bad people. Oh, they are doing fraud, they are doing these things. Yes. Some of those things are true. Do not quote me wrong. But at the same time, majority of these people that are doing scammer and majority of the ladies are doing what they are doing, they're actually a graduate. There's no job in the country. And Nigeria environment alone can frustrate anyone to do anything stupid if you are not well disciplined. If you are not well disciplined in Nigeria, the environment, the people, the way they live their life, you'll be frustrated to do things because Nigerians are very competitive. They are not satisfied with what they have. They always want more. They are not okay with what they have. It's not like Ghana here. Ghana here, they are really, really laid back. They are not really in competition. Ghanaians are really okay with whatever they have. They are not desperate to have more. They are okay. It's only in Ghana, some of the Ghanaians I quote, when you go to the shop around 6 o'clock in the evening and the person is closing the shop, it will tell you that it's not selling again. Ghanaians are not in hurry. They are okay with whatever they get that day. They are okay. But Nigerians, I don't know, the environment contributes to everybody's life, So everybody are desperate, they're in hurry. They also contribute to where we are today. I wish Nigeria can be able to live a life that you don't have to pressure anybody, you don't have to show to the world. I also think it's going to help the society to also grow. But at the same time, the leaders need to wake up. I don't know if they are sleeping, but if they are sleeping, I'm sorry, it's time to wake up to do some things in their country, fix their country. Why can we be stuck in where we are today? The last time I traveled to Nigeria a few months ago, I was not able to see any changes in Nigeria. After leaving my country for so many years, I returned back to Nigeria. There's nothing changed. The environment is still the same. The roads, there's nothing new. I didn't see anything new in the country. So why can't we at least be developing the country? We have all it takes. We are blessed with the mineral resources. The country is blessed. The land is blessed. So why are the people from the land not putting efforts to make the land a paradise on earth? Because Nigeria can actually be the paradise on earth if the leaders stop taking the money to somebody else's country and use the money in their country and fix the country. Nigeria can actually be the paradise we all want. So why can't these things be done? A lot of times when I talk about things like this, some Ghanaians will come on my comment section and say, stop talking about Ghana, or talk about your country and all that. I'm not talking about Ghana because I want anything. I just want nothing but the betterment of my country. In as much I love Ghana so much, of course Ghana is my home. I love Ghana so much. I also love my country so much. But at the same time, we still want more in Ghana because I want to see more things in Ghana. Yes, Ghana is doing well. Ghana is okay. Yes, of course, Ghana also have their problem. Every country have their flaws. Trust me. There's some place Ghanaians also have to do better. But at the same time, you cannot compare that of Nigeria. Nigeria is really, really in a high race. So I also want things new in Ghana. I also want the betterment of the country. I also want more development in the country. I also want to see more job opportunity in Ghana. In as much I want to see those things too in Nigeria. So it's not a place of competition. It's a place to show awareness because the only thing I have is to speak. I cannot go to the politician to tell them to do it, but when I voice my voice at least they can hear. Because all Nigerians, the only thing we have is our voice. We have nothing again. Because these people, they know the things to do, they don't want to do it. So we only have to be speaking to him. Maybe God will touch their hearts to do the right thing for the people. Because the way Nigeria is going, very soon, I don't know if Nigeria continues the way it's going like this. 10 years from now, I don't know what will become of my country. Honestly, I don't know what will become of Nigeria. So please, if you have not liked the video, do me well by hitting the like button. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Turn the notification bell so whenever I post amazing content, you will not miss out on my video. Drop your comment below of what you think of the video. Share with a friend who would love to watch this video with you. And I will see you in my next video. Bye for now and stay blessed.